name is Vanita Krishnamurthy and I'm a makeup artist and a stylist. What made me come into this industry is that my background itself is from performing arts. At the age of 4, I was introduced to Indian classical dance. Since then, my passion has been dressing up and jewelries and accessories and designing costumes and going really in depth into where every single thing existed and how it was made and why, and which metal and which stone and why those costumes are made, for which part of the country, which part of India. So this has always fascinated me and it became a passion, and that also made me get into this industry and become a stylist and a makeup artist. But I do this as a passion to create awareness among people of Indian origin wherever they are. The reason why we actually tagged the accessories in name form, which is how it's pronounced and how it should be known as, is because we take things for granted daily today. We don't actually appreciate and know what we wear. We could just take a bangle and put it on, then we say it's just a bangle. But then in Tamil it's called kapu or balayam, which is, it's dying off today, and I notice among the young generation. And creating this little awareness would keep our tradition going. Like if we say, I'm wearing a pair of earrings, I'm going to wear a earring tonight. It's good to say I'm going to wear a jimiki or a kammal or a tode. These are words that should be used daily, which is lacking today if you see among the young generation. And it should not be just gone. It should just go on being alive today, tomorrow, or the after. Today we see a lot of young generation don't wear sari to temples when that's the best attire to wear. They should wear that. Wear something traditional when you go to temple, and that gives you the self-respect. If you look at girls these days, they rather just take a top and a jeans, or they wear a salwar kameez and go to temple. It's comfortable, it looks presentable, you're fully covered. But when you go to Kovi, it brings out the goddess within you when you are in a sari, and that's a proven fact. You can actually walk into anywhere wearing whatever you think is modern or suitable today, or when you are actually wearing a sari, that just gives you an additional power, a presence within you, and that just makes you a better person, just makes you feel so good. So if you see today, girls are just going away from not wearing a sari, and if they do, they're confused on what sari and what fabric and what they should wear, simply because there are not much awareness. You take guys for example. No guys today actually wear a veshti to temple or any official functions. If that is not going to happen, how do we have this power of men? You know, when you see in those days when they wear a veshti and they put the tundu or a salva across their shoulder, they give them the dignity of being a man and being in control, and you can see it and how they are in the society. But today you can just wear a pants and wear a kurta and walk in. That's not going to make a man complete, in the sense that I can actually vouch to the fact that if we take a man who's just wearing a jeans and a kurta and a man who's wearing a veshti, he's going to look more dignified. Same thing goes to a lady. She's just going to wear a top and a jeans and go anywhere, or a temple or an important function, and she's not in a sari, that's just going to make her feel the same way. So creating awareness of respecting, appreciating, celebrating wearing our traditional outfits is a must today, looking at today's lifestyle, today's requirement, and how we are going backwards in terms of traditional culture. In the industry, being a makeup artist dressing up brides, they get married in the morning and they have a reception in the evening. They have the courage to remove the thali and say it's not going to suit my wedding dinner attire when the string is sticking out. Now, how does that make you feel? You know what I mean? It makes a man really feel so powerful to see his better half wearing a kungumam on her forehead and here, as well as wearing a thali. And when the wife or a better half is not wearing that and just completely removes it, he actually feels a little powerless. Shakti ilandavan solranga illaya. That means a man is complete with the Shakti. Shakti is the female principle. And when she herself removes the thali or doesn't respect or appreciate what is given to her, the similar marriage, where does this go? You know, these are basic things. Like for me, I think it starts from a family. A family is a man and woman. So if it's just a husband and wife, then it's the husband and the wife and the understanding of their traditional culture. Important accessories are And today, if they actually, we're not saying you got to clutter yourself with everything, but then they have individual values. Like we say, we take for example a earring. It's just a earring. Why do they pierce? Because it's an acupuncture. Today's men are like, it's a cool lifestyle. I want to be cool. I want to be happening. That's how guys are today. And even if you take a matured man, I don't see them actually valuing, not to say they don't value, things are taken for granted. So what? When was the last time you wore a vesti or your traditional outfit? It will be like my wedding. Or if you are actually wearing something traditional, are you going for a function? Or did you go to a wedding? That's what they ask you. But then, it goes back to the family or their background and how they were brought up. If they know wearing such attire or wearing these little things is going to give him more respect or his own self-respect, he feels much good about himself, why not actually wear it? And that makes you who you are in the society. We go on saying like we are Hindus, whether it's north or south, it doesn't matter. But respecting and appreciating your tradition, whichever part of India you come from, that's really important. I think that's totally important. Getting very modernized. The influence of the cinema industry has a great influence among the young generation. It's my mission, I would say, and it's my passion to do this. It's been my passion, but it's my mission wherever there is Indian origins around the world. I would like to go and keep this tradition alive.